Hey guys, update time from camp. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to JetsHQ. I'm Howie, and it's update time. We're post Jets-Giants game, and of course things are going to change, so it's time to bring you all the news. Try not to rush it out because things happen from moment to moment, so kind of try to put together a group of things before we just throw out a video. This shouldn't be too long of a video, but we'll just go over some of the changes. Start off right off the top, Chandler Catanzaro. We knew something was going to happen there after his 2 missed extra points and his doinked field goal, and it did. Jets didn't have to cut him. He quit on his own. He retired. Probably the best thing. Really didn't look like his head was in it. Didn't look like he really wanted to be there. So, all right. So we signed Taylor Bertolet back. Now, if you don't remember Taylor Bertolet, he was on the team last year too in training camp, and he gave Myers some competition in camp. Now he lost, of course, and Myers went on to become a Pro Bowl kicker. But Taylor had a pretty decent spring, so it's not too bad to have him. He did play last year. Now he did play for the Salt Lake City Stallions of the AAF. So he kept his leg loose, was basically all he had to do, and now he's back to try to fight for the job again. Now the job's obviously, he's probably just a placeholder, but at least he's something there. I think yesterday, his first day back, he was like 5 of 7 in practice for field goals. Missed a 35 and a 40-yarder, so not a great start. Probably just getting warmed up, getting the butterflies out of the stomach, but we'll see how he does. The Jets did also bring in Blair Walsh for a workout, so haven't heard of any signings yet. I was kind of hoping to hold off to say that we signed Blair Walsh, but we haven't, so I don't know how his workout went, but must not have been all that impressive. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. So the kicking position still up in the air. Obviously something that we're going to have to deal with. Just in case you wanted to know, Taylor Bertolet is a 26-year-old free agent from out of Texas A&M, and the Jets did have him a chance at him last year, so we're going to get another look at him. So we'll see how it goes. Other updates: Brian Winters did injure his shoulder in the Jets-Giants game, and it seems like it was fairly significant. It's going to be enough to keep him out for the entire preseason. That's going to hurt us because the offensive line needs to gel. They need to work together. They need to get some snaps together so that they get a chance to feel each other's flow and how to protect when one guy has to move out or move in, and the other guy fills in. These guys have to have verbal cues. They have to be able to communicate with each other. So it's going to hurt us, in the chemistry department. But he should be ready for week 1. And I don't know, maybe this will spur Joe Douglas to make some more moves, maybe even get something going on, replacing a Brian Winters. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Staying with the offensive line, Ryan Khalil did finally practice for the first time with the Jets, so he's out there, but he's still catching up. So once again, it's a chemistry thing, and he's got to get back in there. He's got to get in there with the team, and he's got to gel with these guys. So our offensive line is a project. It's looking up, and we're much happier about it, but we still have a lot of work to do. Secondary-wise, let's see, you want good news or the bad news? Starting off with the good news, Marcus Maye has come off the PUP list. He's been activated. The nerve injury in his surgically repaired shoulder is looking better. They're still going to be careful with him, but he was very, very anxious to get onto the practice field, which is really nice to see because, boy, is our secondary weak, and it's really nice to have him out there in the middle of the field to help coverage. It's just exciting. Everybody has been asking me what I think about the Marcus Maye situation. When do I think he's going to be back? Well, he's back. He may not play in the preseason games, or he may only get one in, but he'll be ready for week 1, and that's the all-important message there. So we've got Marcus Maye back, and that's really good. That'll give us some chance to go over this next one, which is our cornerbacks. And Tremaine Johnson went down with a hamstring injury this week, and that is really, really bad. Now, if you remember, Jermaine Johnson was given a 5-year, $73 million contract after coming over from the Rams, and he was supposed to be our next Darrelle Revis, our savior. He was the next hot thing, and he has barely gotten on the field in a year and a half, and it's not looking too good right now. So what was already a very thin cornerback position is really thin now. I don't know how this is going to work out. They really have to do a lot of therapy on Tremaine and just get him back on the field. I know that Joe Douglas was already working to plug some holes and maybe fill some spots with more cornerbacks, but boy, it's going to be a tough road to hoe. I'm really interested to see how our newly appointed God and Savior Joe Douglas handles this one, because it's going to be interesting. I'll tell you right now, our cornerbacks, our backfield, defensive backs, after watching that Giant game, they are a steaming pile of shit. So if we do anything, we're going to have to work on that, because we could put a lot of money on that field and still lose to every quarterback that can throw the ball more than 20 yards. It's going to be tough, guys, but I'm sure we do it. I've got a lot of faith in Joe Douglas. We'll see how it comes. It's only the first week of preseason games, so we've had some of our weaknesses exposed, and it's good because it's what we need to work on. It's how we learn. It's how we get better. So, and finally, guys, Joe Namath was in camp today. It's always good to see Joe in camp. He always gives a good lift to the team. It's really a wonderful thing to see a Hall of Famer come in and give you a lot of support. One who was with the team, one who won a Super Bowl with the team, and one who continues to support the team endlessly. If you ever follow Joe on Twitter, you'll see that he tweets constantly. He tweets during the games. He talks about plays. And being in camp this week is really nice. He's said some glowing things about Sam Darnold. He loves Darnold. He's really giving Darnold a lot of help, a lot of confidence, and a lot of support. So it's wonderful to see Joe there supporting the team, and just a continued effort to help booster the quarterback position and give our young quarterback all of the help that he could possibly want from the mentor, the legend of our team. So it's nice to see. Thank you for doing that, Mr. Namath. We really appreciate it. All right, guys, just a short update for today, so thank you for joining me. If you're a subscriber already, thank you for coming back. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell for notifications. Give a thumbs up for the video if you liked it. Please let me know how you guys feel in the comments down below. I really would like to hear some from you guys. Let me know what else you'd like to hear about, if there's anything else. As you can see, the board behind me has been updated. Catanzaro is our latest cut, and the cuts are growing tremendously. Still about 89 guys up there on that board to make up our 2019 Jets, but it's nice to see Marcus Maye over in the safety column there, not on the PUP list, and Catanzaro over there on the cut list. So, thank you guys once again for joining me. Remember, if you guys want to send me something to put up on the air, I'll be glad to do it if it's Jets related, so there's going to be a link down below for you to email me any pictures or videos that you have that are Jets related. I'd love to take a look and see what you got and maybe share it with the community. And also, if you guys want to support the channel in any way, I do appreciate any help that you guys can give, and that link will be in the description down below as well. If you don't, please feel free to enjoy the content. I really just do this as a labor of love, and I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. So thank you again. I look forward to your comments. I look forward to anything that you send me, and look forward to giving you the next update. You guys have a good one, and remember, let's go Jets.